Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Spiritual Readiness on the Time of the Shift. Since we suck, May 17th, 18th, and 19th, the 12 individuals that I've been training for the past 10 years and I were able at the Guyaville Retreat Center in the Catskill to reveal the light of God to the world. I've spoken about this in previous videos, and because we did this together, after 10 years of weekly classes and intense personal mentorship and training, we were able collectively to bring down a light that the world had not seen in 31 million years. Now, this is very exciting, right? It's like a beacon got lit, and the rest of the other earth chakras are now to respond to this incredible occurrence. But there is something that I didn't count on. In hindsight, we all have 2020. Of course, this should have occurred to me, but it didn't at the time. Now, the Schumann resonance went up to 84. It's just been cresting and going up and down, but mostly in very high level because it's typically around 8 hertz per second. But what I didn't realize, it had also physical consequences. Let me explain. Right after we sucked, within about a month, and it happened for me very incrementally and very gradually, I began to feel like I was aging. That's the best way I can put it. My energy level would crest very high and then it would crash immediately. Whereas I would go out to do a couple of errands. By the second one, I am so tired, I feel like I'm going to pass out. There are moments where I felt like something inside of me was shaking, about to collapse. And I didn't understand what was going on with me. Even the simple fact of trying to put my pants on in the morning while standing up was a major effort on my part, because I felt like my bones were creaky and I couldn't even bend down to do it. Within a matter of a month, I felt like I had aged 20 years. And I didn't know what was going on with me. And when I began to ask God and begin to do meditation practice, what I kept coming to my mind is that I need to change my diet or take something orally. Something is not right with what I'm eating. It took a little bit of following up and continual asking of spirit to realize that eventually, and I'm going to tell you this, and I want to preface this by just saying that I'm not a doctor, I'm not giving medical advice, I'm just sharing my personal story, okay? What happened to me was that I was critically deficient since that event occurred in magnesium and in potassium, okay? To the point that and it was so dramatic for me, because the moment I discovered this, I brought the supplement and I put the supplement in my mouth and I drank it. Within 2 hours, I felt like a flower that was without water, and like you pour water in, all of a sudden I began to feel like I was opening up. It was very dramatic. And when I asked Spirit what's going on, I was told because we are holding such high frequency and vibration, and we are all, our DNAs are evolving and growing to release the biophoton that exists within our physical structure. This process is depleting us of essential minerals. So we need to be checking not only magnesium, potassium, vitamin D, vitamin B, iron. You need to be checking these things for depletion, and you need to be intaking them in some ways, whether it's to a food system or to a supplement. You need to intake these in so that you can support physically the change that got initiated by energetic and deep spiritual work that you're doing. And of course, drink plenty of water. Since we're feeling our way through this, it's been 31 million years since this this kind of cosmological event occur, and no one is alive to remember it, we gotta feel our way through it. And I've been reading a lot about magnesium and potassium, magnesium specific, and vitamin D, and how depletion of those two vitamins can actually make somebody depressed, have fear and anxiety, and how your bone, your muscular structure get repaired, and also your nerves are repaired by magnesium. So as we're being rewired to expand into our true power, we are, whatever little bit we're getting from a food system, we are using it at a rapid rate. And your body needs a supply. I'm so glad that I was able to figure this out, because I didn't understand what was going on. There I did this incredible event, this high energy stuff, and I'm having these moments where I am literally crashing. And I felt something, I'm like, something is wrong with my diet. I mentioned it to my group that was in New York. I'm like, something is wrong with my diet. I don't know what I have to do. Several of them who were at WISAC with me said, I feel the same way as well. I've been reviewing my diet. I'm getting new supplements. And sure enough, I confirmed with a lot of them, they too had depletion on some of these essential minerals. I just want to share that with you as a way of caution in the event that you're having this kind of bone pain. It even hurt if I had sit down for 2 hours. Toward the end, my butt was hurting after sitting down for 2 hours. So I'm just saying, and the moment I took the supplement, it was very dramatic. Be aware of this in the process of your spiritual unfoldment, and check with your doctor or your medical professional to see if you're depleted or not depleted, or if you're a dowser, you can actually douse it as well, and figure out what you need to take in order for you to support the evolutionary change that's taking place. We are evolving from being Homo Sapiens in becoming Homo Luminous. And this transition may be bumpy, but it is necessary in order for us to evolve into our God self. Thank you all. I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. I will be talking to you next week, and share this if this is in alignment with you. Deep love. Talk to you soon.